Muy bien, pues buenas tardes a todos. En este momento damos inicio al webinar titulado Conoce a Eastrong, tu socio en Asia. En nombre de ALACAT, es un gusto recibirlos en este webinar y hoy hablaremos sobre la importancia de la logística y el transporte internacional en la conexión entre América Latina y China. En un mundo globalizado, contar con socios estratégicos como lo es Eastrong es clave para optimizar el transporte de mercancías, superar barreras logísticas y así asegurar un flujo eficiente entre nuestras regiones. China, como potencia comercial, ofrece enormes oportunidades, es bien sabido, y tener un socio experto en ello, en logística internacional, es vital para aprovechar estas oportunidades al máximo. A lo largo de esta sesión, comentaremos cómo Eastrong puede ser el puente que se necesita para que las operaciones sean exitosas, para llegar a Asia de manera efectiva y competitiva. Gracias por acompañarnos. Welcome, everyone. It is a pleasure to have you joining us in this webinar titled Meet Eastrong, your partner in Asia. Today, we'll focus on the critical role of logistics and international transportation in strengthening the connection between Latin America and China. In a globalized world, having strategic partners like Eastrong is essential to optimize the movement of goods, overcome logistical challenges, and ensure a smooth flow between both regions, Latin America and China. With China as a major trade powerhouse, having an expert in international trade and logistics by your side is crucial to fully seize these opportunities. During this session, we'll explore how Eastrong can be the bridge your operations need and to reach Asia efficiently and competitively. Thanks for joining us. Now let me introduce you, Jorge Canavati. Jorge Canavati is the principal of Jorge Canavati & Co., with over 35 years of experience in international trade, multimodal transportation, air cargo, and logistics. Author of various articles and editorials with focus on the NAFTA marketplace, executive vice president and board member of National Importers and Exporters Association of Mexico and NIRM for North America, and appointed by Mayor Nirenberg to the Airport System Development Committee, among other situations that Jorge Canavati can explain. Now, Jorge, floor is yours. Jorge, ¿puedes encender tu micrófono, por favor?
Listo. Es que lo hago a propósito porque si no, no dejo de hablar. Pues muchas gracias, Adri. Thank you very much, my friend, for that wonderful presentation. It's a privilege to be with everybody. Es un privilegio estar con todos. Yo llevo muchos años con ALACAT de alguna manera o de otra. Y hoy día soy un asesor externo de desarrollo de proyectos entre mis otras actividades de Eastrong International, una de las empresas más importantes de logística en China, localizada en China, pero para Asia y Nueva Zelanda, Australia. Eastrong es el primer socio de China de ALACAT, y la razón de esto es que tienen un interés muy especial, muy profundo de desarrollar proyectos muy agresivamente con los socios de ALACAT, y de hecho de eso se trata esta presentación, presentarnos, que sepan que tienen a la orden esta empresa. Y ahorita les voy a presentar, voy a hablar un poco de Andrew Wong, que es un ejecutivo de nivel en la empresa Eastrong, y mis datos están en el chat, ya les puse mis datos, y podemos poner la información de Andrew, Adri. Y me da mucho gusto compartir con ustedes. Andrew es el director de pricing, director de pricing y de desarrollo comercial de Eastrong. Antes de Eastrong estuvo trabajando en Coronel, en Agility y en otras empresas de logística. lleva también una historia muy larga en la industria marítima. Estuvo con NYK y otras líneas, con NYK por más de 20 años. Y también tiene una maestría en transporte internacional, una maestría que la estudió en la Universidad de Cardiff. Y me es un gran privilegio presentarles a Andrew, un gran amigo, y él y yo siempre estamos coordinando en los proyectos. Andrew, I just said that you were the king of logistics in Asia, and I know that you are. And I know that everyone's applauding right now, although we can't hear them. And I just want to let you know that the floor is yours. And we appreciate you taking the time to being with us today, ALACAT. And this is really historic, you know, because I mentioned that Eastrong is the first partner or member of ALACAT from China, from Asia. So, you know, and I mentioned the interest that you have in developing business, both East and West, with Latin America. So the floor is yours.
Thank you, Jorge. Thank you for the introduction, although that is a little exaggerated about, about my status. Thank you very much, though.
You deserve no less.
Thank you. I will taking this opportunity. I would also like to thank ALACAT for giving us the opportunity to introduce Eastrong to all ALACAT members. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, I hope everybody can see this, right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Great. So Eastrong. During this presentation, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through a little bit about our company's history and the growth. We're going to talk about our Eastrong network, our product, and the last one is something that would be is a topic that would be interested to our ALACAT members regarding the export and import operation process in China. Okay, company history. Eastrong was started 2002 by our boss, Mr. Stephen Fang, back in 2002, and we started off in Shanghai. Our major trade starting at that time was Oceania. The system we're using is CargoWise, which is one of the well-known system in the freight forwarding industry. And by 2010, we basically have all the required license or to be an NVOCC or freight forwarders. Starting 2017, we are expanding our network by joining some conference like WCA. And from 2018, we started to have to do more on our warehousing, contract logistics, and bias consolidation. Later on, I will also talk about our warehouse, the location of our warehouse, and things like that. And 2021, we even got the certificate for the CEIV certificate, which is a qualification for handling temperature-controlled pharmaceutical products. And 2024 is a very good year for us because we are the first Chinese member of ALACAT. And of course, we also got like the ISO certificate for Eastrong. Here are some of our certificate that I mentioned. The one on the left is the CEIV, and the two on the right are the ISO certificate. Network. This is where we are, where we have been. Eastrong, as you can see, we are a company started from Shanghai, from China. And we are very strong in Asia because we also have offices in all over Asia. you can see that on the map there, we have our network on Europe, Oceania, North America, and Central America. South America, that is missing because we have not been very active. But after joining ALACAT, my next presentation, you will also see South America there as well.
All over.
Yes. Last year we did about 120,000 TEUs, and the rest we did some project cargoes. We also do some air freight, 2,000 tons, and also road freight. Okay. Here is our offers. This is our network. Eastrong's offers are mainly in Asia. So you can see that all over China, I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but you can see these are all the major ports, all the main ports that the carriers are calling. And we all have offices all over in China. Apart from China, we also have our own offices in Southeast Asia, including Singapore, Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia. South Korea, we do have rep offers, but we are going to, it is our very solid plan that we are going to have our own branch from early next year. Dubai is still a rep offers right now. One thing to emphasize is that you can see that our office are only in Asia side. So for those for our network in like Central America, North America, South America, Europe, and Oceania, they are all our partners. It's like you. Because it is a fact that we do not want to, we do not wish to create any conflict by setting up, you know, our own offers there. So it is our strategy to work with all the partners there in different regions. So in terms of product, of course, ocean freight, ocean product is our major product. It is a fact that we have been starting, we have started off from Oceania trade. So we have built up very good relationship with the carriers for over 20 years. And now we are the top 5 on the Asia-Oceania trade. The column on the middle, I'm not going to go through every single one of them because I'm sure these are the servers that you as a member of ALACAT are also providing all the servers to your customers and our future customers in your area. And then you on the right hand side you will see three boxes. They are the major carrier partners that we have been working with. Of course, on the TP, we have been working with One, Costco, Zim, Hyundai, OOO. We also work with some smaller lines like SM lines and Wenhai. You know, sometimes smaller lines are good because of the fact that although maybe their coverage, their network may not be as comprehensive, however, they always provide very good rates. For the one in the middle are those long-term partners that we have been working with, and the one at the bottom are those that we are working with on the other trades, including Central and South America trades. They will include Costco, One, MSC, Evergreen, Yangming, PIL, and CMA. We also have, of course, Eastrong also provide air freight servers. Again, I'm not going to go through them one by one, but we have partners. We're partners from different parts of the world, and you can see that a lot of different airlines are working with us. We also provide services from door to door. We also do charter servers, and the one I mentioned before, the CIV, also let us do the temperature controlled pharmaceutical products transportation. This is a page which is showing you where we have our warehouses. Basically, we similar to our offices, we have warehouses all over in China as well as in Southeast Asia. One warehouse I would like to highlight is the one in the middle, which is the one in Shanghai. That is the major warehouse that we operate by ourselves, Eastrong. That warehouse has an area of 100,000 square feet, and it is located in Yangshan, which is the Yangshan port area. It's a bonded area. It is very popular for our customers doing the buyer's consult, the buyer's consolidation service. For the other warehouses, we basically work with our partners to operate. So our partners is operating them for us. This is some pictures of our warehouse in Shanghai. You can see that we've got the rackings, CCTV, fully equipped forklift, and we even have a QC area where some of our customers would like to set up their QC process in the warehouse so that they can improve their efficiency on handling their cargoes. DG, Eastrong is also proud of our DG, of our ability to handle DG. We are one of the first, we are basically actually the first Chinese freight forwarders handling DGs for Oceania trade. For North America, we can also do all those DGs like lighters, oil and gas, and battery. And regarding our Oceania, we not only we were one of the first doing the DG, we were actually the first one who handled fireworks for Oceania. We also have experience in handling fireworks for North America as well. Here are some of the project cargoes we did before. You can see that we handled vehicles by Ro-Ro. We also move mobile house by Ro-Ro. And then the K3 is an intercooler. We moved from Bremerhaven to Qingdao, which is quite a big equipment that we moved. And of course, for yacht, it's not that heavy, but it's actually complicated because for yacht, I'm sure you all know that, we need to prepare like cradles, spreaders on loading the cargoes. All this, we do have a project team, a specialized project team to handle this kind of project cargoes. That is why we are good at project cargoes as well. Okay, up to now, any questions for the time being? If no, I'm going to go through to go further on the export and import operations. Okay.
Yeah, they can put their questions in the chat if they wish.
Okay.
Or whatever Adriana says we should do.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. So far, I haven't seen a question yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue, and maybe we can have a Q&A session after this. Yeah. Oops. Let me see. Okay. I have been trying to make it a more simplified version of our process because of the fact that if I put everything on this, this page is the wordings will be too small and there are too many processes. The process of exporting from China is, how should I say, it's not really very difficult, but it is quite complicated, and there are a lot of steps that we need to pay attention to. Normally, the way we start is our overseas agents would for for this example, I'm trying to use an example where our overseas agents, they have got cargoes, nomination cargoes that is shipping out from China. So what's going to happen is you as our partner in South America or Central America would inform us, inform Eastrong about the export shipments. So you're going to send us a shipment advice. What we will do is to Eastrong will then after receiving the advice, we will contact the shippers in China. And then we'll work with them, provide them with a available schedule. What are the vessels? What are the carriers that we could use for them to ship out their cargoes or cargo shipments? And then after the shippers considered about the schedule, they will send us the official booking request to Eastrong. With this official booking, then we will request, we will then make the bookings with the carriers. Well, making bookings with the carriers, I'm sure you all know that it's not really that simple, especially when we are talking about the eastbound trade for South America or from Asia. Of course, as Eastrong, we do have very good, as I mentioned, we do have very good relationship with the carriers. This is how we are getting the space guaranteed. We are getting good rates from the carriers so that we can provide to our customers as well as our agents a competitive product for you, so that you can sell to your customers. After making the bookings, carriers will release the bookings to Eastrong, and what we're going to do is to check on the CY opening closing, and then what we will need to do is to work with the shippers to arrange the cargo loading as well as the local transportation. Because what we need to do is to pick up the empties, get the empties to the factory, and let the shippers process carry out the loading of the cargoes into the containers. With that, the shippers will also need to provide Eastrong with custom declaration information, the SI shippers instruction information, as well as the VGM, especially for those that is going to go. Those servers that would go through US especially. For the others, let's say a lot of carriers all the carriers are basically requiring this as well for the safety of the ships and the seafarers. Then after that, we'll proceed. We'll return the containers to the laden containers to terminal. And proceed with the custom declaration as well as the submission of SI and VGM data to the carriers. Normally, it's through their website. It's quite again, it's not very difficult, but it's tedious, and also it's very comprehensive. Complicated in terms of what data, how to input, how to submit. We need to make sure that we submit all this data on time so that it won't create any delay or to the shipping of the cargoes. Because without doing all this, carriers will not load the container. After proceeding with loading after that, the carriers will then proceed with loading the laden containers to the vessel, and then issue the master bill of lading after the vessel sailing. For Eastrong, then we have to, of course, we have to make payments to carriers in order to get the master bill of lading, and we will also issue the house bill of lading to the origin shippers. We'll also provide the copies to our overseas agents so that they can help us to continue the process at the destination side. For the destination side, South America, you are much more familiar with me, so I'm not going to talk about that.
You have one moment, Andrew. We have a question.
Okay.
Right. We have a question from Hazel Vargas, and she's asking if we provide credit to the partners being a member of ALACAT. As members of ALACAT, does Eastrong provide credit to the ALACAT membership?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We basically, based on the ALACAT membership, based on ALACAT's requirement, we do that. We do.
Thank you. Sorry to interrupt you, Andrew. Please proceed.
No problem. Okay. So this is the export process. For import side, is actually a much more simple process for importing cargoes into China. So what we will see is that our overseas agents, if they have cargoes shipping into China, they would advise Eastrong on the import shipments and provide consignee information to Eastrong, so that as well as sending the house bill lading and master bill of lading to Eastrong, so that we can handle it from here. After receiving all this, what Eastrong will do is to contact consignee, provide arrival information, and then we will the destination, the consignee will also provide us with a house bill of lading, custom declaration information, and also all the required documents that is needed for importing their cargoes. Eastrong will and then after settling all the local expenses, what Eastrong will do is to settle the expense with the carriers and submit the master bill of lading in exchange for the delivery order from the carriers. And we will of course also arrange all the custom declarations. After that, after carriers receiving the payment master bill of lading and issue the delivery order, Eastrong will then arrange the local transport and coordinate with consignees on the delivery day, how we're going to deliver to the containers, the laden containers, and on the agreed date, then we will truck or we'll deliver the laden container to the consignee's premises, so that the consignee can unload the cargoes from the containers. After that, is easy. So we will also arrange the return of empty containers to the depot or terminal that is designated by the carriers. So that's all we need to do for import as an import process. So up to here, any questions?
¿Alguna otra pregunta hasta ahorita, amigos? No questions. Everyone understands you perfectly. Or they
that is great. That is great. So yeah, thank you very much for giving me the time, the opportunity, and we will look forward to your inquiry. You may send us an email. You can see my email is here, and also Jorge, your email is also on this.
Andrew, we have another question from Hazel Vargas. She says, if we coordinate a load, do we have to have a contract, or we just sign an application as service provider, as your service provider, like a credit application? How does that work?
Oh, with you mean with Eastrong, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, of course. We will sign an agency contract with our partners, and then we will be able to start working together.
Excellent. Just a standard agency contract.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Anything else, Andrew, we should know? But this was very very complete. And, I'm sure that the ALACAT membership agrees that Eastrong is an extraordinary company with extraordinary leadership. And I mean that. I wouldn't be involved if it wasn't. I've been with you for 2 years. We've done a lot. And parentheses, we have another question from Rafael Antonio Lopez. The typical problem. Here's a typical problem. And I understand what Rafael is saying, that his company, just like many companies, get bombarded with emails every week from different forwarders and not so much forwarders from China, people that want to look like forwarders. And this is a very good question. What is the main differential, or what makes you stand out than all these emails that they get every week? This is a good question. And this is something that I've been working on with Eastrong for 2 years, to make that difference. Why Eastrong is special and not, part of this bombardment of emails.
Understand. For Eastrong, of course, I'm sure every week, to be honest with you, not only our agents in the future and our ALACAT members, but our current partners in Oceania trade, Trans-Pacific trade, they are also receiving a lot of emails these days from different freight forwarders in China. The reason why they are trying to work with us is because of the fact that for Eastrong, we're a company of our word, and we like to provide quality service. By quality service, what I'm trying to say is not just cheap. It's not just standard service. What we're trying to do, what we have been providing to our customers, is we do sell our ability to get you like space in the industry. For example, a lot of the agents of the freight forwarders in Asia, they do not really have very good relationship with carriers, and that actually created a problem. For us, we work very closely with carriers. We do understand how they work, and we're not just just pushing. We are actually working with them on long-term partnership, and that is the reason why they are also supporting us with space and also competitive rates. And at the same time, for us in Eastrong, we are very service quality oriented company. We look at we always try to understand our customers, not only at destination side, but more importantly is at our origin side, in the Asia side. This is why our partners need us to be here, because we are really looking after them, really trying to understand what they need and try to resolve the problem for them.
Yes, that is true. And I will add that, Stephen Fang, the president, is Eastrong would not go to the expense and to the trouble of becoming a member of organizations like ALACAT, like organizations in Mexico, like ANIERM, and they are part of at least 17 worldwide networks, some of the top networks in the world. So there's many things that make Eastrong outstanding, that they stand out versus all these email bombardments that you're getting, which is very annoying. They're like mosquitoes, and you're always slapping the mosquitoes. I'm going delete. But Eastrong is a premier company, renowned worldwide, and that's why we're here to service the ALACAT membership.
Correct. Fully agree.
Do we have any other questions?
Andrew,
Well, go ahead.
Some people are asking for Andrew's cell phone or a contact information. So if Andrew
Right.
could you please write down.
Yes. Okay, just give me a second.
Yeah, also, they have me here in the Americas if they need anything too. My information is on there too.
8, 9. Okay, this is my Hong Kong mobile number. And I also China mobile. That's 86. I don't know if you can see this. So I've got 2 mobile phone numbers. One is in Hong Kong and the other one is in China. I normally based in Hong Kong, but I also travel to China quite often. For my Hong Kong number, it's you can also find me on the WhatsApp. For my China mobile number, you can also use this number to find me on the WeChat, which is a more popular app, communication app in China.
Yes,
so
because
if your customers, if your customers in China needs to contact me, I believe you may provide. I would suggest you provide them with my China mobile number and tell them that I'm also available on the WeChat using this number.
Yes, and just so people know that WhatsApp does not work in mainland China, only WeChat in mainland China. WhatsApp will work for the Hong Kong number, as you wrote down.
Correct.
Okay. So after finishing the webinar, we would like to thank you all for this session. We know that this has been insightful, and we understand that there are sometimes barriers, but having partners like Eastrong makes these barriers better to overcome. So thank you again. And now let me introduce you Leonardo Gonzalez, who is our recent elected president of ALACAT. So now, Leonardo, floor is yours. Thank you.
Okay, again, thank you very much to Jorge and to Andrew for the introduction. Eastrong Company, we are very glad to have been known about which are the benefits and which are the most important topics on your company. As I commented in my first intervention when we started talking, China, I'm sure, is the main commercial partner for almost 100% of the countries in South America, or more extended to Latin America. We'll be very delighted seeing you the president of Eastrong in South America. As you mentioned, that is the next step because there's a lot of traffic and trade between South America and China. For sure, we will see a lot of growth of your company expanding in our region. So again, for us, in the name of ALACAT, thank you very much. Welcome on board, and we look forward succeeding together in the near future. Thank you very much again, Andrew and Jorge.
Thank you, Leonardo. Muchas gracias, Leonardo. Estoy a tus órdenes.
Thank you very much, Leonardo.
All right.
Bien, pues sí, esto ha sido todo de parte de Eastrong, de Jorge Canavati, que muy amablemente también nos ha acompañado. Damos por terminado este webinar y les agradecemos a todos su presencia, su participación y su interés por entablar relación o seguir entablando relaciones con la potencia mundial, China, y tener que mejor que un gran socio comercial del otro lado del mundo. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias a todos. Nos vemos pronto.
Gracias.
Pronto, estamos en contacto. Buenas noches.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andrew. Maybe we'll share your contact information with our partners so they can
Please
reach
do.
you.
Please
Okay.
do. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Bye-bye.
Thank you
Have a
very
nice
much.
day. Enjoy
You too.
Singapore.
Have a good one.
Ciao.